Well, hi YouTubers, hi, I'm back with 6 Miles 60 books coming from my apartment in Warsaw, which I'm actually leaving in about 30 minutes. And so I've had this book for a while now, but I thought I'd actually check it out. I got it in a charity shop for 50 pence, okay? And it's Enchanted, Erotic Bedtime Stories for Women by Madore. Yes, kind of books you read on holiday. Okay, let me read the blurb. Allow yourself to be drawn into a fantasy world like no other, where a beautiful princess is seduced into a love triangle with a handsome prince, and a winsome maid where a mysterious gentleman's young bride is deliciously disciplined for her unchecked curiosity, where a naive daughter is married off to a beast of a man whose carnal appetites awaken her budding desire. With a unique and decidedly adult twist on 13 classic fairy tales, Madore intrigues and arouses with her titillating, sizzling anthology of erotic stories, guaranteed to keep you up late into the night. You never look at fairy stories the same way over again, and can I just say yes? God looks in the V-Bears now, she ruined for me. Thank you, Madore. It's interesting because this book came out in 2006, so a lot of books now are deconstructions of fantasy, but 2006 is probably one of the first to do it. And it's just little things, how some bits are very, very quite clever. Like this is basically Beauty and the Beast. The Beast basically, he's on he's got Beauty and the Beast, yeah. Basically they're having sex every single night, okay? And Beauty loves it. Oh yeah, she loves it. Here you go. This is the Beast at the beginning, okay? It's only page 16. If you don't want the nightdress to be destroyed, remove it now, the Beast said at last. His tone was matter of fact, but his manner was strained, as if he was struggling to maintain control. His voice was gruff and so deep as to barely be able to transmit human language. His presence engulfed and overwhelmed me. His gaze hypnotized me. His breath burned me. There was nothing that I could perceive remained with the mild friend I shared so many suppers with. Yeah. So she gets really, really into it. She has a sexual awakening. And then, here you go. This stranger is my beast, I thought amazed. I examined his face and saw he was indeed a handsome prince. I could not account for my disappointment, I felt. Besides, I had never seen the beast happier than he was on the day we married. I must now end my tale, as it is late, and trying to prepare for my husband, the prince. He comes to my bedchamber now, and as always I shall be ready for him when he gets there. But I shall not search his eyes for that savage glow, or listen for that deafening roar. So looking for those things years ago. Yeah, it's quite a sad ending, isn't it? The Beauty misses the Beast. She misses what they had. She misses the fantastic shagging, basically. Now, this one I liked, okay, because it's Bluebeard, okay, and I swear to God, E.R. got some information from this book. It's a Bluebeard. Now, the story of Bluebeard is Bluebeard gives his wife a key saying, "Don't open this door." And as memory serves, behind his door, it's his dead wives, okay? In this one, it's basically, this is what's in this one. She took a step forward as her eyes adjusted to the darkness, fell upon a large table. There were shackles attached to the table, evidently for the purpose of restraining someone. In another part of the room, she saw a heavy rope hanging from the ceiling. About halfway down the rope, there was a manacled, and directly below that rope split into two parts, with each connecting to a shackle that was fastened to the floor. On a nearby wall, there were long leather straps of varied lengths and widths. Yeah. And then Bluebeard comes in, and you can guess. Okay? This I absolutely like. East to West, and it's all for this song? Okay. Our lead character has to pick 100 guys, 99 of them are wrong, which one is a handsome prince? And they're all naked, and it's in the dark. Yeah. However, my Goldilocks must be better than I wish she ruined, because Goldilocks and the Three Barons, basically Goldilocks, who's a journalist, breaks into the Baron's apartment, trashes it by accident. The Barons come in, catch her, and yeah, 3 guys, 1 girl, you can imagine. Yes, that's Fairy Tales officially ruined for me. It's officially ruined for me. And I'm not going to read a bit of that out because I was impressed by that one. That one was actually, I think, the most well written. I think, you know, when you're reading the book and the author's having fun writing the chapter, that part of it, that short story, that was, I swear to God, Nancy Madore was having fun writing it, okay? So, what's interesting though is this, is a lot of the times, well, it's like the ugly duckling. She's just called the ugly duckling throughout the entire text. No one ever calls her by her name. She actually has one. She's just called the ugly duckling. Called herself the ugly duckling. Yeah. She doesn't have label after, by the way, but she's still called the ugly duckling. Which now, obviously being 13 years later, that wouldn't happen in the text. See, characters would have more individual names. They'd be a bit more flashed out. But I did enjoy this book because it's interesting seeing contemporary twists on tales, and for a book that came out in 2006, obviously I think it's a little bit ahead of its time. So, and this is, okay, I'm going to read you Snow White's one, okay? Snow White is with the dwarfs and she's not feeling happy. Here you go. What's this part to read out? Okay, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White kisses the dwarfs and they become princes, briefly. And then all 7 of them want her and she wants them. Now this bit here, this is such an original concept. The second the dwarf's true identities were explained to her, Snow White only had to kiss the lips of any dwarf of her choosing to free him, made temporarily from the evil spell. Snow White rejoiced to hear this, and yet she again wondered how she was able to choose one over the other. Examining each of the faces, she could clearly see they were equally devoted to her. I cannot choose between you, my dearest princes, said the dwarfs. How could I? And you can imagine it's 7 dwarfs, Snow White, one night. Essentially, Snow White, Snow White doesn't go with the prince at the end. She kind of stays with the dwarfs because she has 7 guys, they're all into her. She's into them. Well done. That's original. So, Enchanted by Nancy Madore, I did enjoy, I do recommend, and I am signing off here. Take care everyone, and bye now.